Hello students, how are you? Students, yesterday I explained 7 part of the lesson. Today I am going to explain 8th part of it. How did you get here, child? Whose baby are you? Students, when a man in the huge crowd, bent and lifted the child in his hands. If he had not lifted the child in his hands, then the child would be trampled. And after lifting him in his arm, he asked him how he had reached there, how the child had reached there, and who was his father. He asking these questions to child while moving out of the crowd. The child wept more bitterly than ever now and only cried, "I want my mother, I want my father." When the man asked the child who his father was and how he had reached the fair, then child started weeping more bitterly than before, and then he started crying that he wanted his mother and he wanted his father. The man tried to soothe him by taking him to the roundabout. Then the man tried to console him by taking him to the roundabout. "Will you have a ride on the horse?" he gently asked as he approached the ring. And after approaching the roundabout, the man gently asked the child if he would have a ride on the horse. The child's throat tore into 1,000 shrill sobs and he only shouted, "I want my mother, I want my father." When the man asked the child if he would have a ride on the horse, if he wanted to ride on a horse, then child started crying and sniffing back his tears and shouted he wanted his mother and he wanted his father. The man headed towards the place where the snake charmer still played on the flute to the swaying cobra. Then the man moved towards the place where the snake charmer was still playing the flute to sway the cobra. "Listen to that nice music, child," he pleaded. After reaching the snake charmer, the man requested the child to listen the nice music of the flute played by the snake charmer. But the child shut his ears with his fingers. When the man requested the child to listen the sweet music of the flute played by snake charmers, then the child shut his ears with his fingers and shouted his double-pitched strain, "I want my mother and I want my father." Then child started shouting with double-pitched strain, that he wanted his father, he wanted his mother. The man took him near the balloons, thinking the bright colors of the balloons which distract the child's attention and quieten him. And after that, the man took the child to the balloon sellers. After thinking that child would be consoled, child would forget his parents after looking at the bright colors of the balloons. And after reaching the balloons, he asked the child if he would like a rainbow colored balloons. The child turned his eyes from the flying balloons and just sobbed. When the man convinced the child to take the rainbow colored balloon, then child turned his eyes from the flying balloons and just cried. He wanted his mother and he wanted his father. In this way, after being lost in the fair, child did not show his interest in anything in the fair. He only wanted his mother and he only wanted his father. Now students, I think you will have understood the meaning of this part of the lesson. Now I request you to read and write the explanation which I will provide you in written. And tomorrow I will explain the next part of it. Thank you and have a nice day.